Pre-NAB live edition here at the SLS in Las Vegas. And I say pre-NAB because it doesn't start for a couple more days, but we're bringing you good stuff today. All right, so with me on this episode, I've got Colin and Steven from Exterity. Now guys, you got to tell people what Exterity is, because I think some people have not heard me scream about it, so they need you to tell them about it.
Steven.
Absolutely. So Exterity is an end-to-end IP video distribution platform and digital signage, all rolled into one. So if I need to stream live cable TV, satellite, camera feeds, any kind of AV sources around my network in my building, in my campus, I can do that over my existing IP infrastructure. I don't need a separate network, I don't need a coax network or anything like that. I can plug it in alongside my email, my PCs, phones, everything else, and run it as another IT service.
Now, I always tell people this is like building your own Comcast.
Absolutely.
Right? You got on demand, you've got recording, you've got GUIs and information, and now digital signage.
Yep. Absolutely. So yeah, you can have all these extra services. Your live TV for training, your live video on demand for training, bringing you digital signage for reception areas beside the elevators in your building, anywhere you need to communicate out to people coming to your building, your other members of staff, anything like that. It's really kind of helping share your kind of corporate vision, what you want to get to your stakeholders out.
Now, what helps, you said earlier, end-to-end. So explain what you mean by end-to-end, because that's not something that many manufacturers in your space are.
No, correct. So we can actually bring in this content, but we can also deliver it to the endpoint. So we're not using a third-party endpoint, we're actually using something that integrates fully with the Exterity
When you say
platform.
endpoint, you're talking about set-top box?
Exactly, what you're using to connect to your TV, your PC, your projector, anything like that, we're basically providing that capability.
The complete infrastructure,
yep.
Including encoders.
Yep, absolutely.
Right. Now, speaking of encoders and decoders, I think you have something new.
Yeah, so this year at the show, there's a couple of things that we're bringing to the market that are new for 2018. First of all, our new 4K receiver platform. We use that for digital signage. It's very important to us to have this new capability coming to the market. We want to be, yes, accommodating more of the 4K content that's becoming available, but certainly in the signage context, we're seeing 4K is becoming increasingly important so that you get that absolute clarity of image, clarity of content delivered as part of that whole signage piece. Alongside that, we're adding big enhancements to our RTO signage platform, Nick, and it really is already it's a fantastic platform, but we're adding all this new capability around social media integration, lots of other things like that that will really make that experience much more enhanced, but also still that same fundamental principle that we have with RTO sign of making the system as straightforward and simple to use, so really we can encourage as many folk as possible to become creators of content in a signage context.
Now, this is really unique though. So you've built, you go to DSC and there's 500 digital signage software companies,
yes.
Right? And they all do the same thing. They put content on a screen. You guys do it a little bit different because not only do you put content on a screen, you can manage that content and also flip the channel to something else, right? You've got the ability to expand and say this is not just a signage platform.
No,
it's more.
It's the beauty of the system is, today I want it to be live TV. I want to have some news information up on the screen and that's it. Tomorrow we're having a live event. I want ticker feeds, I want Twitter, I want pictures, images, all this other content displayed alongside some video. So it gives the customer the ultimate flexibility. I don't have to have two different endpoints behind each TV. I can have one, but I can use it for two different applications based on what I need to do that day.
I mean, think about it of a college campus, right? It's like, hey, Monday through Friday, boom, it's the menu of the day. It's whatever events are happening. And when that event happens, with a click, suddenly you've got that content all over campus. Yep. People can watch it, engage in it. So it's unique in the fact that all signage platforms or signage platforms can show pretty pictures on a screen. Not all of them can repurpose themselves to do more.
Exactly.
Exactly. So I think it's powerful on that side. 4K, awesome, because why buy a 1080p display anymore?
Well, exactly. No point at all.
Absolutely. Now you talked about RTO, a newer product though.
Yeah, so we have a new middleware platform. So everyone will be familiar, who knows about Exterity will be familiar with our, I'm going to say, a video portal platform. So we're providing that kind of interface. So that a user maybe in a school, a college, or a business can pick up a remote control and they can control that display, select channels, whatever they want to do. Now we've been working quite hard to add a whole new layer of functionality to that platform. We are launching that at Infocom in a couple of months' time. So for us, it's a really big story. We're enhancing that whole experience piece. So Signage is great in the sense that you can present the information really well. People tend not to interact with it that frequently, but you want to have that, as we said earlier on, be able to flip those devices from being in that signage mode to being in some other mode where somebody can actually interact with it and use it to view it if they want to.
What kind of interactions would you see? I mean, is this like ordering, food off a menu and having it delivered to your box?
Absolutely. So it's the simplest element of it is I'm watching TV, I'm picking a channel, I'm going to select video on demand content, maybe for some training material that I want to watch, but also there's a whole range of interactivity that's available as we engage with information about the business, what's happening today, the menu today that's down in the canteen, what do I want to have today, select, okay, order that, pre-order it. So a whole range of things that become possible with that interface.
Yeah, so it's really almost like a hotel management system on steroids for the rest of the world.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. So, okay, so you mentioned InfoComm, so that's your guys' big show. That's where you roll it out big, show off a lot of the stuff. And that's here in Vegas this year.
Here in Vegas in 8 weeks' time.
In 8 weeks? Oh, we got to be back here in 8 weeks?
Oh, can't believe it.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so anything else exciting we should hit now? But that sounds like a lot. 4K, RDO platform,
and the
digital
new
signage, and the new middleware. That's a killer lineup on that side. All right, so if you haven't seen Exterity yet, your best bet is to come today and tomorrow, get in front of the Exterity platform, talk with the gents here, and really understand how it can transform how you communicate inside your environment. If you can't come this weekend, be back here in 8 weeks, and we'll do it again.
Do it again.
We'll do it again.
Excellent.
In the same place. In Vegas, in the same convention center even. This is good.
Excellent.
All right.
Thank you.
This has been On the Bench with Stephen and Colin from Exterity. Guys, thank you for being here.
Thank
I
you.
really appreciate the support.
Thanks,
we love
Nick.
having you on the show. And we'll see you all in the next episode in like 10 minutes.
Fantastic.
Good time.
Good time, yeah.
Wait, are we off?
Okay.
Are we off?